was working at Home Depot or something.
He's not messing with her anymore? I thought he
Nah,
was still
she
messing
broke
with
up with him for some rapper.
Damn.
He was a young rapper about LeBron age. Yeah. That's why you remember how you used to see her at every game?
How LeBron feel? You keep bringing home these dudes that's like
you remember? You remember when he was in Cleveland? You see her at every game, like KD's mom. See her at every game, clapping and all that kind of shit. When last time you seen LeBron's mom? Over the last 8 years.
Yeah, Mom, you can't come to the games no more. Yeah, that's messed up.
I think a man should establish himself. Although in the process of establishing himself, let me say you can't find a good woman, but understand that I think you gotta find your ways of how you want to be, and things you won't change, and things you will.
And what you want, because to be honest with you, it's really what you can deal with. You know what I'm saying?
I used to say that, but you don't really gotta deal with nothing in your life.
No. You don't. No. But either way it goes is you're gonna have to deal with something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. You know what I'm saying? It's never gonna be perfect.
I'm gonna give you a question. Well, name one thing you wouldn't deal with a female.
That I wouldn't deal with?
Yeah.
That I wouldn't deal with?
Yeah.
Your past dudes.
No male friends.
No, you can have male friends.
No male friends.
You can have none of your little dudes like. And you can't control your history basically.
Smoking.
You know,
can't deal with it.
You can't deal with smoking. You don't like females smoke what, cigarettes or black and mild?
Either. None of it.
Really?
None of it.
The last few chicks been dating smoking bud.
Well, they said it was quitting.
Tell you anything. You're not quitting.
That's what you gotta learn about females. They'll tell you anything.
Yeah, true.
What they do is they wait till you get in love with them and they show you who they really are.
Yeah, you're right about that.
That's why I say you should really just watch who you are, because you really can't learn who a person is.
That's why you gotta wait them years. You gotta
literally.
And I said that before. I told him. I said time is very, very important.
Yeah,
like, man, you can't wait whole time though, man.
But your time is ridiculous.
My time is not ridiculous.
No, what is your timetable?
As far as what?
What do you want out of life?
Yes, I do.
What do you want out of life?
What is your time?
Out of life?
No, I thought we were talking about.
Shoot, I want to be established. I want to have a great career, a great job, good money. You know what I'm saying? Married, wife,
you got
kids.
A plan?
I have a particular idea that
married and kids.
Yeah, married with kids.
How old your woman gonna be? Because
to be honest with you, that don't really too much matter.
I can't.
No, long as she's not, 150.
Bro, we are almost in our mid-30s now.
Yeah.
And if you're dating a woman around the same age, your plans gonna have to speed up real quick.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
That's not a plan. Like you can't
general
plan.
idea.
Yeah, you can't. Well, I mean, you can't plan those type of things. Like if you plan for them, they're never really gonna happen because you're kind of looking for them. Those things kind of find you when you're walking around, just kind of, paying attention to other things.
The accidents of life.
Yeah, you're in a namaste kind of thing. And then, hey, how you doing?
I don't know. I mean, because who knows? I could probably run into a chick that's 7 years younger than me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And how long you gonna talk to her before you actually take her serious and marry her? Let's say what's the minimum amount of time you talk to her before you marry her?
Are you still courting?
Yeah, he's still courting.
Listen.
No, what's the minimum amount of time before you try to make it serious?
Make it serious? Marry her?
Yeah.
Like maybe depends on the girl. Maybe 2 or 3 years, maybe.
Let's say at minimum 2 or 3 years. Let's say you find this girl when?
Tomorrow.
Get married.
You will be 35. And how long is it going to be until y'all have a child after y'all married?
Sure, probably have a child soon.
You still working on your career?
Because I plan on because I plan on having my career. You know what I'm saying? Like soon as I graduate school. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe. At least,
I'm just tripping. Like these are not things that you plan for.
You can't really necessarily plan. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
It ain't like I sat here and I wrote down okay.
You said 2 or 3 years minimum.
2 years.
I think you just know.
I don't really think that somebody can. I can't meet a girl tomorrow and be like, "That's the girl I'm gonna marry." You don't know.
Okay,
you don't know. You don't know. And 2 days after that, you're not gonna say that either.
True.
A week after that, you're not gonna say that.
That's what they're saying, P. You're already almost in your mid-30s. And you still need time to figure out who you want to marry.
Yeah, but he's saying my time is ridiculous.
But
he's saying it's too long. And I'm like,
think about it. You take that time to figure out, then you're in your mid-40s.
And you're going to try to have a kid as soon as you get married. Y'all ain't even
not as soon as I get married. You know what I'm saying? I said after I get married.
I don't know. I mean,
not when I get married.
I've been with my wife. I've been with her since 2000. I mean, we met in 2002. And we dated for 7 years. And through those 7 years, we've had hell and everything go through those 7 years. You know what I mean? It's been the ups, the downs, the bads, the goods. You know what I mean? You're 2 and 3 years. In 2 and 3 years, we would have not survived at all in 2 and 3 years. You know what I mean? And the thing about it too, like the time frame, time frame is really kind of not. I mean, it is important, but your age of time frame is not really important because
for having children with a woman.
Even the whole thing period, because you never know. Like you could be 25 and meet somebody you fall in love with. Maybe it doesn't happen at 25. Maybe it happens at 39. You know what I'm saying? So there's no.
As a man, I think you have more time, but the woman you choose does not.
Oh, women panic. You know, they act like they about to die.
They
at 30,
do panic because
my
biological clock is ticking. You know,
and if her biological clock is actually ticking,
my thing, I tell chicks, if you think your biological clock is ticking, I mean, what's wrong with your watch? Like you've been looking at this watch for the whole time, and now you're paying attention to the watch. Like it's been ticking. Why are you just now trying to pay attention to it now? Don't make it so serious. You literally need to fall back and kind of just let things go. Because if you take it that serious, you're gonna screw shit up. Yeah. You're gonna be running around here.
She couldn't.
And women, they're always trying to put. And they the ones that try to put pressure on you. I need to be a baby by saying and such time. We're not finna go through all that. Like, baby.
I mean, it depends on the woman. If she knows what she wants, you know what you want. And y'all agree with that?
No, we're gonna live this life and we're gonna move on. We're gonna progress in the way we're gonna progress. There's no plan. If you got a plan, that type of thing.
It depends.
That'll turn guys sideways. If you
it depends on the dude. If y'all plans line up, then as well.
I mean, if plans line up, then it's perfect. Me myself, I feel like if it is possible within a shorter amount of time that you can feel like, okay, yeah, I really do love this woman. You know what I'm saying, or whatever, whatnot. But me myself, no matter how quickly I fall for somebody, I will give myself at least 2 or 3 years before I'm like absolutely sure.
I mean, you gotta be sure, yeah. But I know it's possible to be.
I think you can figure it out faster than that.
Yeah, no. You're missing what I'm saying. You're missing what I'm saying.
What if you meet somebody? What if you meet somebody tomorrow and like they start talking and like and that's the scary part too, because once you start talking to somebody and everything's going so great and it's going well, conversations are the bomb, y'all vibing. That's a scary moment in a man's life because that's when the floor usually falls out. And everything you drop into a pitfall of spikes.
Yeah, you know it'll be some other shit.
Yeah, and it happens like that. So it leads you to be kind of leery, but it actually can happen. I mean, when it does happen, that's a beautiful thing.
I don't see so many. I think about that. I've been in and seen so many different situations.
And that'll fast.
And yet again,
Did you ignore warning signs?
I did because at the same time, just because there's a warning sign doesn't mean that it's actually going to happen. Because sometimes I seen some signs and it wasn't what I really thought it was. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I might overreact.
Let's get specific. Let's go with like an actual example of a warning sign that you saw and then you ignored it.
I ignored. Shit, man. I had to really sit and think about this.
One thing I thought was a warning sign when I met.
You're not a smoker, so like maybe it's some. Like you thought she might have been a smoker.
Well, one situation
she wasn't, but she kind of really was.
One situation, a time before, I had met a chick, and when I met her, she was smoking. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't really trying to get at her like that. You know what I'm saying? And then down the line, I was like, she actually cool. And then before I even actually came at her, actually trying to date her, she was like, you know what? I really want to stop smoking. You know what I'm saying? And I really want to, but it's kind of hard for me. And that's when I was like, you know what? I can help you. You know what I'm saying? Cut back on that. And then from there, I actually helped her cut back on that, and then she actually cut down. She went from a pack a day to 3-4 a day, and then from 4 a day to 1 a day, and then you know what I'm saying? Like it was
a cigarette back in this piece.
You know what I'm saying? And I helped her with that. You know what I'm saying? So like when I saw that, it kind of made me connect with her more because it was like she accepted me to help her, and
Did
she really wanted to do
it.
No, she hasn't.
She quit.
That's the. You know about this. It's not the. It's one before.
Okay, so I have a hypothetical question, kind of with that. So say like you meet a female, right, and she smokes, and like she smokes, but like she doesn't like affect her or change her. Like she smokes, she just may get a little. She smokes weed, maybe she may get a little giggly and get hungry. Is that a problem?
Smoking, period, to me is a problem.
But I'm asking because it's like relationships are like 80-20. Like, so you're never going to get anything perfect. But she's the bomb and everything else. She's perfect in every other way, but she smokes weed. You know what I mean? Like now, not to the point where she smokes weed and becomes someone different. She just smokes weed, period. But everything else is great, is 100%. That's a deal breaker?
That's a deal breaker.
That's a deal breaker.
I'm
going to tell you.
I hate smoking.
That is life. I'm going to tell you, that's actually life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, compared to the situation I'm going through, it's like that's great because like my people's when she starts drinking, I'm not much of a
That's
drinker.
another thing.
Okay, now I'm not much of I used to be a drinker.
If
I'm
you
not.
go
I'm not
look
much.
long
Yeah.
No. I know.
Yeah.
No, that's one thing.
Drink or smoke.
That's one thing I will be willing to deal with, but it depends on
I
how
will-
she
I
smokes.
I would rather deal with
I would rather
smoking
deal with
than
smoking.
drinking.
I'm gonna tell you why.
You-
because
trust
when
me,
you
you
start
rather deal
drinking,
with- you
when you
rather
start
deal with-
drinking, the truth comes out. You become a whole different person. Like that's what I'm dealing with now. Like when she starts drinking, we start getting into it because you become somebody totally else. Now it'd be different if you was drinking and you became a fun person. Because on every other level, we good.
That's what I'm saying.
But as soon as you start drinking, it goes bad. Now,
From my boy Shannon Sharp, there are 3 people tell you the truth: kids, old people, drunks.
Alcohol, and I say,
She'll tell you how she really feels.
I can't deal like I said. If I meet a girl and we're great. We are great talking on the phone. Everything else is 100%. We see eye to eye. And as soon as she starts drinking, and she starts changing,
I don't like
deal
drinking.
breaker.
I totally agree with that.
Deal
I
breaker.
totally
That
agree
is
with
a
that.
deal breaker.
I don't like drinking either. But I have, dealt with some chicks before who drunk, but they didn't like drink to the point where it changed
Yeah,
who
that's
they
they
was.
were fun. They're
Yeah,
fun.
casual
You know what I'm
drinking.
saying?
But see, that's the
Casual
same thing
drinking,
with
you know what I'm
smoking, though.
saying?
Like, you're
But
fun.
if you go to the club every goddamn weekend and you gotta have
Well, you already knew.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
you
yeah,
talking to a
yeah.
club, I mean, if you talk to a chick over, let's say, a 3-month span, and she go to that club, go to the club more than 5 times.
I know, no. See, first off,
For
I
me.
know. Okay, see, I don't care about having fun. I want you to go have fun.
No.
You need to have
Whoa,
some self-control.
whoa.
You need to have some self-control.
Okay, there you
That's
go.
the point. That's the point I meant.
But like this.
You can go to the bar 4 or 5 times.
What
I
are
don't
you
care.
doing to go to the club?
You probably
If
working
you're a
hard.
single mother
You
and
probably
your
working
ass
hard.
always leave.
No, okay, I get that too.
Yeah,
I get that.
I gotta
too.
be like-
I get that.
You
too.
got 2 kids
Yeah,
at
I
home.
get that too.
You
I
got
get that.
2 kids
Okay,
at home.
okay, but I want you
I
to
gotta
go
be
have
like-
fun. I want you to go have fun.
I do want you to
I
have
don't want
fun.
you. I don't want to restrict you. Okay, going to the club. Too
I don't
much,
want to
yeah,
control you.
But like I said, if you're drinking is hindering you become a whole different person. Like I said, if her smoking becomes a whole different person, then I can see how it affects you. But if she's smoking and she's still fun, and that most time if she's smoking, she's horny.
The thing about me, the thing that gets me with
So-
smoking is I don't like the smell of it, and I don't like if I'm intimate with you,
Yeah.
and then you know what I'm saying, I'm in your face, and then you start talking, that shit like start uppercutting my nose and shit, like your breath smell like an ashtray. I hate that shit. I hate it.
I get
I
that.
hate
it.
For most
I hate
people,
it.
for people who
Ashtrays
don't
come
smoke,
for
for
cigarettes.
people
Man,
who don't
weed too,
smoke,
man.
that's
Weed
the
got a
number
different
one
I
thing.
don't even
But
even
that's-
weed like weed has a weird.
If you're a
feeling
non-smoker,
to-
that's what it is.
I hate it, man. I hate
Non-smokers
it.
are like that. You know what I mean?
hate it.
Think
Hate
about the non-tolerant, your friends that are non-smokers that tolerate you smoking in front of them. There's not many of them. You know what I mean? Like seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I
My
mean,
smoking don't bother you.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah, but
because
I'm
you've
not
been
trying
around
to-
it.
like,
But
I'm not
you've
in your
been
face,
around
though.
it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm around
yeah,
it.
Yeah, that's
He
what
said
it is. He's not
smell it.
kissing.
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
So
I'm
when
not.
he-
I'm not. You know,
when
what
they
I'm
go
saying?
exchange and
I'm
spit, he
not
don't
fucking
spit,
kissing
he
you and no
smells
shit
like
like that. You know what I'm
ashtray.
saying?
Yeah.
Well, don't kiss your chick as soon as she get done smoking.
Females, I think they carry themselves cleaner than males, so I can't really. I never dated a chick who smoked up like that.
Yeah, I have.
Did it like ashtray?
I got hood. I'm hood. You know what I mean? But
I
it's cigarette
smoke, too.
smoke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not ashtray. It's smoke.
I
I mean,
smoke, too, so-
at that point, it's your tolerance. You know what you come to.
And that's what I was getting
Because I
at.
smoke. You know, I smoke cigarettes. I smoke weed, so I'm fine with that.
I'd
You know
rather
what I
kiss a
mean?
girl and her breath tastes like alcohol.
I mean,
versus-
and that is-
you know.
I don't like
fine.
drunks though, man.
I don't like
I
drunks
like,
either.
I don't
That's
like
why I said I don't
obnoxious
like
drunks.
just you can drink, but
no,
not
fun
drunk.
drunks are the shit. Like that's the best ever. Like fun. If you're
Yeah,
a fun
but
drunk,
fun
if you-
drunks turn into old drunks to turn.
And then they get annoying. Then they get annoying.
No, okay, they that's the thing. Like you can get drunk and be fun. Once you start, you don't have that many drinks. But annoying drinkers, like as soon as they start drinking, like they're automatically obnoxious. The moment they have that one little sip, oh my god, and then it just goes into some more bullshit. But fun drunks are like, hey, let's go dash and dine somewhere or some silly shit. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
What kind of female?
Hey,
I like that
you know
bitch.
what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Hey.
I'm a fun drunk. You know what I mean? A fun, like I'm saying, a fun person. Like I think that would be more acceptable. Even though, like I said, you get mad because of she probably smell like smoke. But I think there's give and take. You know what I mean? There's just certain things people aren't going to deal with. You're a non-smoker, so you're not going to deal with the smoke. But
Don't settle,
Yeah.
I mean, but like I said, it's funny because you'll meet. I'm pretty sure you'll come across one that'll have a quality that you don't enjoy at all. Because like I said, I've had plenty of chicks, and that drinking thing just kills it automatically.
yeah, I'm with you.
I say I've had 2 or 3 chicks, such beautiful women. You know, take care of their business, take care of their kids, got their shit together. Every fucking thing is everything you want. And as soon as this bitch get drunk, you like, man, you get the falling out all over. Oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with this bitch?
Man,
Like, man.
They'll be talking like super proper when we first meet them. Yes, oh absolutely.
That's
such,
how they
such,
get you,
such,
man.
Such. And then as soon as she get drunk,
I think-
hold on, baby, hold on. I'm a real goddamn player. Goddamn, wait, goddamn.
She got you hooked though, man. It's fishing. Women are the best fishermen on earth. They get a man hooked.
You know, I have to admit, we not the same. Like they be more into like I've seen more chicks. I seem like they follow him. They want because he's not a smoker. You know what I mean? He's healthy, works out. You know what I mean? That type of thing. I'm from the block. You know, ain't no chick gonna see. They see me. Oh, what's up with the hood dude? They don't look at particularly us like they look at him.